Afternoon baseball Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the... Michael Pineda will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 1-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. It's not ideal. Probably would like to have a few more strikeouts. We'll see how it works out in this one.
Pineda's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. Melky Cabrera will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play sixth in the American League in hitting.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
A dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. On the move is Eaton. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's running again. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Jose Abreu will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And this is the final game of the homestand before they hit the road for 7 games. So you can bet they'd like to head out on a winning note.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run.
Already, things are not really going to form here in this first inning. Where is this pitch? It's nowhere close. You don't want to spot your opponents too many easy runs, especially early in the ballgame.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Todd Frazier will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Deoner Navarro will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Belted high in the air out to left. Gardner going back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Batting sixth.
Brett Laurie will stand in hoping he can be the same kind of run producer he was yesterday when he drove in 3 of his guys' 4 eventual runs. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, Eric Johnson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Boy, that got a lot of the plate, cutting right across the zone. I think if he had that pitch to do over, he would have taken a rip at that one.
Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. Brett Gardner will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple. Alex Rodriguez will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game. First baseman Mark Teixeira will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Avisai makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it on to first, and there are 2 down. Austin Jackson will stand in. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game. Pineda sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. White Sox down on just 4 pitches, but they hang on to a Carlos Beltran will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit. Brian McCann will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Starlin Castro will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Batting 8. Third baseman.
Again to third. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Taken in by Rollins. One there. On to first, and Headley's retired. It's a double play. Didi Gregorius will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they take the lead 4-3. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2. 3-0 now. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. You can see that first base dugout spring to life again, and I think this time the hammer's going to come down as the home plate umpire has seen enough of that guy on the mound. He's ejected from the ball game.
As well he should. I mean, when you miss that badly, come on. Who do you think you're fooling here? Certainly not the man in blue. He's seen all of this before, and he's going to put an end to it before it gets any worse.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Rollins will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-3 Bombers. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States. Central Park set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pineda into his motion. First pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits 3rd on the team.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away. Ball 3. 3-2 now. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Beltran looks up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. You put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Oh, he brought it back.
Nice.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 5-4 Chicago. Alex Rodriguez gets in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label. So That's a great take.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate and the count remains 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
So striding in, Mark Teixeira, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Jackson on the run. 1 away. The relay throw, and he is in there. So stepping in, Carlos Beltran, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And now there's ball 4 to Beltran, so they'll just give him first and battle with the next guy. He's set. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Cabrera. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
It just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Starlin Castro stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Ripped down the first base line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Brett Laurie is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Brett Laurie.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Beltran. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, designated
Avisail Garcia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Tap fouled at home plate. Pineda gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, a dive by Tex. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
the batter, number 7.
Boy, that's really a great play here at first. This ball has double written all over it. But that's a great job there to lay himself out and then hustle over to the bag to get the 3 unassisted put out.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Jimmy Rollins, and it's now 6-4.
Well, this place has a reputation as being a launching pad, and it ain't hard to see why. That's already 3 balls that have left the yard so far, and I would doubt sincerely that'll be the last.
Center fielder number
Here's
10.
Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Yankees 4. Chase Headley will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was just a big, fat, hanging changeup in the zone, and that's a pitch you never want to throw, but boy, do you love to hit it.
Center fielder.
Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He drew a walk his first time up. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Well, the one thing you can't have here is a 3-pitch inning, so he pretty much has to look at the first one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Frazier's up with it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4. Adam Eaton will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Drives it to deep right field. Beltran ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Brett Gardner comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jake Petrichka is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Lifted the other way to left center. Jackson is under it.
Left fielder.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Rodriguez.
Settling in now, Alex Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he'll challenge A-Rod with the fastball and gets it by him. 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
Now batting, first baseman,
Mark Teixeira is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail. Todd Frazier was 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away, and here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro.
Deoner Navarro.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Brett Laurie is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you've got to throw.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 6-4. Carlos Beltran will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Brian McCann will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Both teams with 6 hits so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's one. On to first, and McCann hits into the double play. Starlin Castro will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Hit to short. And it runs up the arm of Rollins. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Up next for the Yankees.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Kirby Yates is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Kirby.
Avisail Garcia will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jimmy Rollins.
1 away, and Jimmy Rollins steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Down the first baseline. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder
Austin Jackson will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Didi Gregorius will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Hit to first, taken in by Abreu, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Squared that one up just a little late. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out number 2.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. And in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Brett Gardner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1, here it is. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Mark Teixeira stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains steady at 6-4. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gardner is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Melky Cabrera ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
This one's flared out toward left. Gardner is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Jose Abreu will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Smoke toward 3rd. Headley's got it. And way too much on the throw as it's over the head of Teixeira. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Leading off the inning, Carlos. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Nate Jones is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Nate Jones.
Carlos Beltran is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Brian McCann will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. To first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to 3rd.
The batter, number 14,
Starlin Castro comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run.
Well, if he gets a pitch to drive right here, you can bet that he's going to give it a rip. but at the very least, they need a productive AB out of him right here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 6-4. Andrew Miller will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Todd Frazier will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to deep right field. Beltran racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 7-4. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brett Laurie is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
The batter,
Avisail Garcia stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Beltran going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
number 30.
Striding in to start the 9th, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. Manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Brett Gardner digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And a high strike there. 0-1.
And here you've got good speed on base and at the plate, so on a ground ball It's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Launch to right field and deep. Eaton going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
One rule for being a successful closer: you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Alex Rodriguez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Robertson's ready. Here's the 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Laurie is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. The Yankees down to their final out. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
The batter,
Carlos Beltran comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Into the seats, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, it was that run in the top of the 9th that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 7-6. So long from the Bronx.
our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 7 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors,